back there to receive punts. That's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Brandon Ayuk returning it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive. And then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 30. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Rolling to his right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Shotgun now for Brady. That swung out wide to Sanders. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Now Brady. this one is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's laid out deep for Rice. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. We're trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First, the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. So after the INT, it's Brady escaping the pressure right. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. Here's Brady. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Lynch. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final. Sure, he looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Carlson now to kick this one away. Ayuk to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. There he goes, right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Touchdown, 49ers. From 17 yards out. And the Niners have cut the lead back down to 2. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Lamb gets the green light. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. Back to throw. His throw incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Back to throw again. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown! A big play there. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air as his guys are able to extend their lead.